Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we've got my Boba Fett build that I'm finally able to show off today. So first we're gonna, go over the weapons, we're gonna go over the perks, then we're gonna go test out these weapons, see if they're actually good, because I just got these last night. So first, we've got the quad limb damage laser rifle that I can use for, just roleplay purposes. It's actually really good. It's got 111 bullets in the magazine. It's got limb damage on it. I'm pretty sure the 50% works on the head too, so that's why it's pretty good. And then for a secondary weapon, if I need it and I'm running low on bullets, I can just whip out my anti-armor and, just use that. We've got a couple more weapons. We've got my suppressor's explosive, which actually does surprisingly good damage. Next, we've got my JE fixer that I need to fix up. And, they all do pretty good. Alright, let's go over the mods real quick. So for the modification for the laser rifle, I don't know why I have hair trigger on there. I'm going to take that off, put the gamma wave. So you're going to want gamma wave for burning damage, because, the famous line, no disintegrations from Star Wars. I have the true automatic barrel on there for improved rate of fire and superior hip fire accuracy. If I want, I can change it to stabilize for superior recoil, but I like to use hipfire for this. Next, we have the forceful stock, just for that extra durability. And then we have the reflex scope, because I really don't like aiming down normal scopes. We got the beam splitter, just for more bullet spread and damage. And we don't have any appearances. For the railway rifle, we've got the automatic piston, short barrel until I can find the long one. Somebody gave me that automatic piston receiver, and this, but all these weapons are, pretty good. The recoil compensating stock and the short recon scope is pretty good. I'll probably take that off. And for my fixer, we've got a powerful automatic receiver, stabilized long barrel, forceful stock for more durability, a stinging magazine for more armor penetration, a reflex scope, and a suppressor. And if I want, I can just take off the skins if I want. Alright, let's get on to the armor that I have. It's not the best, but it is what gives me 364 damage resistance, which is really good and what you need. I've got one piece of covert scout armor. It's the right leg, which is really good for stealth builds. I've got a polymer leaded combat armor, a Vanguard's reduced fall damage by 50%, and 25 environmental disease resistance robot right arm, which the falling... Okay, the only reason why I have it is because the Vanguards and the reduced fall damage. If you're a high build, I would suggest either Vanguards or something else, like Sentinels or something like that. Next, we have a Vanguards reduces damage while blocking 15%, 25 environmental disease resistance, ultra light metal left arm. Now, the only reason why I have this is because I couldn't find a better left arm piece. That's why I have that. Next, we have my Secret Service armor, the Vanguard's 25 poison resistance Secret Service chest piece. The only reason why I have this is for Vanguards and the poison resistance. If it was anything else, I would have changed it out. Now, on to the apparel. Of course, this is optional if you want. I have the Marine armor helmet for Boba's helmet. I have the Protective Brotherhood Officer Suit, which gives me a strength of 2 and endurance of 2. The Ranger armor outfit with the no paint. The small ghillie backpack, and if I want to be, Appalachia type thing, I can wear the Western Duster. If I want, I have the Reclaim gas mask. And the others is just random stuff. Alright, for your aid, you're going to want, of course, some lunch boxes, some Radaways, stim packs, whatever else you need. I don't really have that many buffs because this is my level 98 character. And on to the special points. So, what you're going to want to have in your legendary perks first is you're going to want to have Funky Duds, Legendary Strength 1, and Legendary Intelligence 2. You don't really need another perk point unless you want to go for either one of the far-flung fireworks, which should be pretty good, follow through, or you could go for Sizzling Style, What Reds, or Taking One for the Team. Now, if you want, you can add another legendary perk card, but for me, I just chose Amber Factory because I'm always forgetting to put it on. Now, for the other perks, first, we have 7 Strength, thanks to the Legendary Strength. We have 3 Traveling Pharmacy, 2 Bandolier for my Railroad Spikes and my other weapons, 2 Blocker to take reduced damage from melee attackers because you're going to find a lot of those in the game. And then next, we have my Perception, Master Commando, Tank Killer, Commando, Expert Commando, and you can also change these out for regular Rifleman perks if you want to, which is really handy to have. Next is a legendary, not legendary, my bad. Endurance at 8 with 5 Ironclad and 3 Fireproof. This helps me like tank most damage that is caused to me out in the Wasteland. Next is Charisma at 7. We have 4 rank 4 Lone Wanderer, rank 1 Bodyguards just in case I'm in a team and I need it, Strange in Numbers just for teams, and Tenderizer just for that a little bit more damage. Next we have Demolition Expert rank 3. I will probably rank it up a bit more, and I'm probably, okay, wait, I had to take off Science real quick, give me a sec. Put on Gunsmith so that your guns break 40% slower, and if you don't want that on there, you can take that off, put on like a rank 2 perk, and get rank 5 of Demo Expert for more explosive damage. Next is my Agility at 10. You have Marathoner rank 2, just so that you can use more of your jetpack and less of your sprinting AP. Rank 5 of Adrenaline for way more damage, and rank 3 of Dodgy to avoid damage, just to add a bit more tankiness. Next is a Luck of 8. We have Bloody Mess, Starch Jeans, I'm taking off Super Duper, and I'm replacing it with Better Criticals, Critical Savvy, and what else? Class Freak. You could have these ranked up more with legendary luck, but for now we're just gonna keep it like that because this is my level 98, and since I'm fighting like weaker characters, but soon I will be fighting more, I just keep it at this. Alright, let's go on to fighting some enemies, see how well these weapons do. Alright, now that we're at the super mutant place, we can go test out these weapons. Unequip them, re-equip them just to make sure we're good. 68 damage, which isn't that good for a laser rifle. Mostly, I will be using this most of the time because this does like a crap ton of damage. And this gun right here, which I will repair right now. There we go. I probably should have used it on my recon rifle, but it's fine. Alright, let's go in and test out these weapons, right? So basically, for the laser rifles, you either want a bloodied or, something like that. Let's test it. Oh, I didn't hit any of my shots. See, this gun, it's not that good for DPS. That's why you always want to carry on, like, another type of gun. So, say we have something like my railway rifle. That's going to do a crap ton of damage. Right there, you see. You can just run around, kill that guy, kill this guy. Oh, and also, we're going to need to go back and check out a Fat Man that I have for this purpose to finish up the Boba aesthetic of this build. It's a really good Fat Man I have to show you guys. So we're just going to clear out this area here. See, the problem with 76's DPS is that it's very, like, confusing at times, and sometimes it doesn't even make sense. Like, why would laser rifles do less damage in 76 than they would in, something like Fallout 3 or New Vegas, where they do, like, infinitely times more damage? It doesn't make much sense to me, and the VATS is kind of broken on the railway rifles, so don't mind that. It'll probably never come back, but that's fine. Yeah, this is why I'm taking the recon scope on this. Oh yeah, there's also a turret right there we're gonna have to deal with. Give me a sec, let me recover my AP. I really need to get Action Boy on this character, or some more AP points on. But yeah, we're hitting them for like 116 damage with the suppressors. It's actually pretty nice. We've only had to use like 3 or 4 stims on this, which is pretty cool. Alright, no need to go in there since we already tested out these weapons. Yeah, this gun, don't use it on super mutants. It's really good for ammo capacity. It's really good for like weaker weapons. But if you want something that'll kill like super mutants like really quickly, or even these dogs, like now that we've already taken out these enemies, we can actually do some damage, I guess. But it's not a lot. If anything, I would suggest using either like a quad Tesla or something like that. I just picked the laser rifle because it was cool for the aesthetic and when I need to take pictures. Alright, well, this is the Fat Man I was talking about. I don't have enough copper to repair it. I'm going to need to go farm more copper. But what you really need to look for on launcher weapons, if you want to really roleplay as the Boba Fett, you're going to need VATS hit chance on it. And probably +1 agility to make it look really good. It doesn't matter what you have your main effect on, like 2-shot, furious, anti-armor, bloodied. It just needs to have 33 VATS hit chance and +1 agility to make it, pop and look really nice. I only have 1 shot with this, so let's go test it out. Why don't we? All right, now that we are at the main ghoul place, let's gather up some ghouls around here. Some ghouls, run amok just around here. So some ghouls up. Come back out. Make sure they're following me. Yep, there we go. Why did I get stunned? Alright, cool. Come on in there, ghoulies. Come on, bro. Oh, there's a big one. Alright, you want to fire at the main one right there. How many did I kill? Absolutely just 1. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Only killed 1. God, this is going terribly. Oh, it broke. Oh no, whatever will I do? Oh no. God, I need an ammo bliss this thing. This is going terribly. Oh my god. Alright, well, that was the Fat Man for you. It's just, you gotta aim your hits, or just hit your shots, and you'll be, you'll be perfectly fine. Don't do what I just did, to where you get completely surrounded. Don't be an idiot about it, just like I have been. I've been an idiot about using that Fat Man. Most of the time I could, like, one-shot super mutants with that thing. But I guess today I just couldn't hit anything, so... That was a very poor representation of what you could do with this Fat Man. And it had no durability on it, so... Oh, we're almost at, like, 1,000 damage for it, too, so... that's pretty good damage. Even for a Fat Man. Alright, well... Let's kill out the rest of these ghouls with this I do have a Ghoul Slayer's explosive railway rifle I could test. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, this railway rifle is mainly the main gun you want to use. Like an explosive railway rifle is what you want to be using if you're PvE. Now, if you're PvP, you probably want to use something like an explosive laser rifle, something like that. Keep you in check. But first video, I think that went pretty well. Showcasing all my mods, all my build. And if you do have any questions, here's the build again. Just to show you. Pause the video if you need to, write it down. If you need your nukes to weigh less, you can take off Bandolier or Blocker, replace it with Ordnance Express, take off the Quimino perks, replace it with Rifleman, take off some of these if you want, take off these, replace some of these. My build isn't perfect. It will be soon, and I'll be back to you guys once I figure that out. Thank you again for joining me on this little shit stain of an adventure, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next.